I know that you're saying this is a bit premature because she has just become the nominee. She just accepted it literally last night, just stepped into this race about a month ago. But an aide reportedly did say that she's not going to stray too far from the Biden administration or Joe Biden when it comes to her economic vision, and that she's not going to move too far away from him on substance. Now, we've lived in now a Biden economy for 3.5 years. So from your perspective, when you hear that, what do you think?
Too much spending. Too much spending, not enough pricing. Now, again, this is something that, back to the framework, there are reasons that government gets involved with infrastructure. That'll be a big ticket item as far as this administration, right? We have, $1 trillion plus capital stock in our infrastructure. Highways, airports, ports, all this kind of stuff. And it seems attractive politically to say we're going to spend more money to, make these systems more up to date, safer, all that kind of stuff. We're going to create new jobs. All good. There's one problem though. Before you go ahead and spend money, in the case of infrastructure, you ask the question, do we have the prices right? Right. Prices and infrastructure go together. And prices are a signal for investment. So take something else. Suppose you're producing oranges and selling them, and you're always running, and you price them low. And so you're always running out of them, right? And people say, well, we just need more money. We need to spend more money, and we can continue to provide oranges at this very low price. Well, maybe you want to think about pricing, and maybe you want to raise your prices aligned with cost, and you won't need to be spending so much money, right? Well, it's no different with infrastructure. Before we need to spend a whole lot of money on repairing roads, on widening roads, how about charging the users of the roads efficient prices? So the congestion pricing program that was just canceled was a tragedy. That's exactly the kind of thing that we'd like to see what New York was going to try to do. What impact did congestion pricing have on peak period traffic and its pressure that it puts on highway capacity, right? That would have been informative, and that's what we want. But there's other pricing too. Pricing trucks. Trucks are the ones who tear up the road. And there's certain prices that you can charge trucks based on axle weight that encourages them to distribute their load over more axles so they do less damage to the road. Okay? Set those prices in there. You won't damage the road so much. You don't need to spend so much money on repaving, reconstruction, so on and so forth. So that's the basic theme. Too much money, not enough efficient pricing with economic principles.